My name's Emma and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? We're getting through it. This is just gonna be a little vlog. I have a lot of updates and just a lot of stuff currently going on in the next 2 days, and just generally that I wanted to record and also just hang out with you guys, update you guys and stuff. So today is Monday, the 14th of March, and we had a huge snowstorm the other day, but now everything is melting and it's 6 degrees. So I've been like waiting to change out, for example, like my winter wardrobe back to the spring, summer wardrobe, and then to change up those 2 shelves that are next to my bed that house like the books of the season, because they still have all my winter and Christmas books on it. So I'm thinking of doing that probably maybe this week. I think maybe April would be a better time to do it, but regardless, I also finally got around to doing my nails, so they're now like sparkly lavender-ish. But yeah, speaking of like getting around to doing things, I just feel the main feeling I think of this vlog is just going to be that school is controlling my whole entire life right now. And is it necessarily a bad thing? I don't think so. I know that some of that is on me because there's a bunch of things, but the main thing I'm excited to tell you about is that I think I finished my Frankenstein essay, and it's due tomorrow, so it better be finished. But it's 16 pages long. To me, I don't know, I've been bouncing, like while I was writing it, I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever done. This is the greatest piece of writing I've ever done for school in my life. And it might be, but then reading it back, I've got all this like crushing self-doubt, and I just need to get over it because I'm gonna submit it the way it is anyway. Like, I'm just doing the final last touches on it today before handing it in tomorrow in class with everyone else. But just the essay mostly has been the thing, because I've been working on that for, I want to say, a month now. I can't tell you how many hours I've put into this. I don't think I've ever put, and not even hours, like I literally feel like I've put something of myself in it. It's become not really an obsession, but it's just I think I have got this feeling with an essay before, but it's this intense, huge feeling. It's that kind of thing that you read about in like dark academic books where people just get so invested in their work. And I was just on the bus on my way to school the other day, and I just started like tearing up because I was just thinking about like the creature in Frankenstein and Victor himself, and it's just become so much more affecting and so much more of a intense personal novel to me now than it was before I started writing the essay. And that's both good and bad, right? When you're passionate about your work, it's great because you're interested, you're putting maybe too much of yourself getting lost in it, and then I guess a negative that can lead to a little bit of bias or just passion overriding the more academic side, I guess. Regardless, it's done. I just wanted to say I've had the best time ever. It's been so stimulating and just so, I don't know, it felt like it was everything I needed. But also it's been taking over my life. Like, I haven't been reading anything. I'm like this close to finishing my Fortuna Sworn audiobook, which is the goal for today actually, because then I can start another audiobook. I swear my March wrap up is just gonna be probably completely all university stuff, because I have not been reading, and that's been like really hurting me because there's so many books I want to read, like just for myself. But it's also been interesting to have a month where like I've kind of thrown myself honestly into university extremely hard, and everything that I've been reading has just been for those classes. So there was kind of like a sense of celebration last night when I finished my essay, but then also accompanied with like another, like, here's a celebration, it's gone, and then all of a sudden it's replaced with like more stress and this like feeling that I need to be doing something, because I now have another essay due in about a week that I haven't started writing. So that is the reality right now. I really need to start on that. I get back a test today in class when I get my Renaissance test back today. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with school things. I want to say I think it is taking a toll on my mental health, because when you get so invested in, I don't even know if it is taking a toll, I'm assuming it is, but when you get so invested in something, it kind of takes over to the point where when you're writing an essay or when you're really in the school life, your sense of self is just kind of effaced, and you don't even notice that you're not able to engage in your interests and your hobbies and your extracurriculars, because for me it kind of just takes over so completely to the point where I don't even feel like I'm the one writing the essay. This is kind of a topic we actually talked about in class, where all sense of play and like interpretation is also a sense of play. When you're writing an essay, when you're reading something, the self is erased, it's effaced, you're not there. And that's really what it's felt like. And then it's not bad when you're in it, if that's making sense, because you don't really realize it's happening. Like when I spend 2 hours on a paragraph, I don't really notice, but it's coming out of that, and you're like, where did I go? Like, I need to eat food, I want to go for a walk now, like where did all of my interests go in that time? It's that sense of kind of loss that you haven't been attending to yourself because you've been attending to something else that has, in a sense, replaced you. I don't know if this is making sense, but that's kind of what I've been thinking about. So anyway, I just want to focus on that a little bit coming out of that. So that's what we're gonna do, because that was my stomach telling me I need to eat some food. So I made cinnamon rolls last night as kind of an attack on the effacement that has been occurring, because I'm like, I've been wanting to make these cinnamon rolls for weeks and I haven't. They didn't even turn out that great, which is kind of a punch in the face, but I did have one for breakfast, but now I'm gonna go have some more food. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. As well, if I look really tired, it's because the clocks went forward a couple days ago. No, yesterday, Saturday. Yeah. And I lost an hour of sleep and I'm feeling it. It's like very jarring because it's currently 12:30, but in my mind I'm like, it's really technically 11:30, but it's not, because people just decide they can play time gods and change the time. So yeah, but let's go eat. Yeah, so I'm almost done reading Deadly Dreams. I have literally nothing left. This audiobook has just been like, you know, getting me through it. It's been a nice companion writing my essay. I'm on page 450 out of 500, I think. So I think I'm gonna finish this today, and then my plan is to start my next audiobook, which I've really been looking forward to. Is on my March TBR, and the one I think I picked is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. That one's a sci-fi. It's been so long since I've read a sci-fi, so I'm really looking forward to that. But man, there's stuff in the third book, this is the third book in the series, that I just completely forgot happened, and I'm like reliving it all over again as if I'm reading it for the first time. Okay, so I also decided that I think I'm definitely gonna keep updating you guys and keeping it in vlogs, like the whole period problem journey, because in the last vlog, like, I just had so many people commenting about their experiences, which thank you so much, because that was actually very helpful. So anyway, I did call my doctor and they both want to see me, so I have to schedule an appointment with them. I'm not really sure what, like, it wasn't very clear, but we're gonna go anyway. And then they also or I guess I also have to make an appointment to get a pelvic ultrasound, which I've never had, so, you know, trying new things. So I did try to call them a couple days ago, but they were all booked up, like the line was busy the whole time. So I'm gonna try calling them again today. Actually, I'm gonna try to get both those appointments made today, and then that'll be something off my chest, and then I just have to go to them. So that's the update on that so far. Also, can we just take a moment of appreciation for the strawberry that my friend crocheted and she gave it to me? Sarah, I freaking love this. I know I already said that, but I'm gonna put this on, I don't know, I'm thinking of hanging it on my wall or just like keeping it at my desk because it's very nice to touch. It's like a little strawberry heart, but I just think this is honestly the cutest thing ever. So I don't know, I might like hang it or something. I also haven't shown you guys this wall yet. So my mirror's here, and then I recently found this hanging pot at the thrift store I went to a couple weeks ago, and then my mom got me this plant for Valentine's Day, so I just decided to hang him there. And then slowly, I think around my mirror, I'm gonna assemble different frames of my Phantom of the Opera art, just because putting it around a mirror felt very fitting. So most of these are also from you guys, and yeah, I just love it. So I haven't finished with this wall, but I just got started, and then I keep getting busy with school. So that's how it's coming along right now. Speaking of audiobooks that have been getting me through it, I would love to thank Audible for sponsoring this portion of the video. If you've never heard of them before, You probably have, potentially for me. They're the leading provider of spoken word entertainment, and they have so many things on their app, from thousands of different Audible titles, audiobooks in every genre. Some audiobooks that you can only find on Audible, but as I mentioned before, they also have stuff like sleep tracks to help you sleep, so some nice ASMR, calming stories, people with nice, deep, soothing voices. As an Audible member, you get 1 credit each month to spend on any audiobook you like, and then the audiobook is yours to keep. For example, like I was telling you guys, I'm currently listening to, and I spent my credit on, The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. This production is honestly blowing my socks off, because I was telling you guys it has sound effects, the narration is amazing, there's music, it just creates such a perfect little atmosphere of performance. With Audible, you can listen anytime, anywhere, while traveling, walking the dog, doing work, doing the dishes, at the gym. If you guys want to try out Audible, they offer new members a 30-day free trial. So if you'd like, you can visit audible.com/Emmy, that's audible.com/Emmy, or you can text Emmy to 500 to start your free trial today. So thank you guys so much for sponsoring this video, and let's get into the work again. Also, in my hunt to do more creative things and just stuff for me, I bought this puzzle. I ordered it and it just came a few minutes ago, but I didn't know it was a mini puzzle. I was so excited to have a 1,000-piece puzzle because I wanted something that would keep me busy for a while, but I didn't know it was this tiny. Like, how tiny are these pieces gonna be? I guess we shall see. And then also, I saw this while I was looking, and I just couldn't leave him. I love Pokemon, anything Pokemon. I'm not like caught up on the new guys at all, but like the first 4 generations, I want to say 4. Yeah, that sounds right. I guess I still am obsessed, but I saw this, and this is the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. It's Bulbasaur, and he sits on a little bed, like a little Pokemon bed. He's just gonna go right on my desk. This just makes me literally so happy. I cannot tell you how happy this makes me. I just think this is so cute. I'm so obsessed. Oh my gosh. So that is him, but okay, I'm gonna open this and see. It's now 6 o'clock and I just got back from a run, so I think what I'm gonna do is actually just sit down and finish whatever portion of this I have left. I think it's only 20 pages because the ending of this book is literally my favorite. Like, so much stuff happens in the last 100 pages. It's like it should be illegal for this much to go down. So I'm gonna finish it up because I remember the ending being like my favorite part. I'm gonna finish this up and then I will switch back to my essay. Oh my gosh, what is this? Has anyone else seen this? Those are tiny pieces. Oh, sorry. The aloe vera gave me a spook. Good morning. It is the next day and I did actually manage to finish Deadly Dreams last night, which means that I started The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. The audiobook for this, like I'm only on chapter 2, is phenomenal because it comes with like music, sound effects, and everything like that. So yeah, I really don't know what's gonna happen. The writing style seems like it could be very addictive. I know this is a series too, so yeah, I'm just happy I finally like ticked off a book, like an audiobook that I was listening to that I wanted to listen to, and now I can start another one because like I said, it's been a long time since I've read any sci-fi. This has an extremely high rating on Goodreads as well. I don't think I said what it's about, but it's about the Wayfarer and our protagonist who joins the crew of the Wayfarer, who are going on this journey across space to get to a small planet in a far off corner of the galaxy. The crew is a mishmash of species and personalities, and it sounds a lot like, I guess, maybe an adult sci-fi version of Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, which I've only read the first one of that series, but I guess we're just starting a new series all around, so yeah. I also really like it's a very nice book to hold. I did manage to print off my essay last night, although to be fair, I could not get it stapled. Like, I've just completely mangled my essay. There's like 3 staples in it. I had in the end to put a bobby pin at the top to hold it all together because 16 pages, my stapler just won't do it, or maybe it's just not strong enough to do it, but like everything I try. So yeah, I think it's pretty symbolic though, because, you know, Frankenstein's creature is held together by maybe a bunch of staples as well. So that's the plan for today. Go to class, submit my essay, and then I need to come back and immediately start on my second essay because honestly I've just been procrastinating that one. Hi, so I'm home from class now. I handed in my essay. That went fine. It's 5 o'clock now and I'm trying anywhere. Like, if you have it, please give it to me right this very second. I cannot find my motivation anywhere to start writing the second essay. I have all of my notes here, so yeah, I'm just trying to make it like as cozy and nice in here as possible, like trying anything to make me want to work. I might make another coffee. I might just make a tea or something. I haven't really decided yet, but yeah, I just feel so drained, like, because I just handed in my essay today and it's just like, the crushing reality. I think I said this yesterday, of having to start another one immediately after. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna make a little bit more of a plan for this essay than I did for my last one, just because it is a comparative essay, which I have yet to ever write in my university life. That was something I thought I left behind in high school, but now I can kind of see the value of it when applied to certain cases. So for this one, for my Renaissance course, I am comparing 2 poems that are about the Bermudas, the island, one by Marvell and one by Edmund Waller. So yeah, I've read through both the poems. I've highlighted the things that I think I want to talk about, and now I need to like catch up with my secondary sources and create a little bit of a plan. So that's what I think I'm gonna do first, and also clean up my desk because it's pretty messy. Okay, so I'm gonna start with, I think, color coding my secondary sources again, because I've just split up the paragraphs of my poem into, like, this is a poem, honestly, an essay that I'm really just not, I really don't care about very much, and that sucks, going from the Frankenstein thing, which was just my heart and soul, like I squeezed out into that one, whereas this one about these 2 poems where I essentially like need to talk about the religions and the politics of the day, I'm just like, it's important, yeah, I don't care about it, it's extremely dry to me, and I just have no passion for this, which is very upsetting. So I guess what's gonna lead me through, I guess, is just the satisfaction of creating a good essay, because I can see how easy it's gonna be to write this, but it's not something that is going to do very much for me, I don't think, in terms of difficulty or anything like that, which is just frustrating. Or maybe not. Maybe this is actually what I need right now and I need to stop complaining. So I think I'm going to split it up into 3 sections with my favorite highlighters. What are these? I've had these for like since my first year of university. They still have not run out. These are the Stabilo Boss. I want to get more colors. Does anyone know if there's more colors than these? I'm just procrastinating. This whole night, I think, is just going to be you and I procrastinating together, which is probably what you're doing. If you're watching this video, I see you. You're doing great. Okay, so either my first paragraph or my second paragraph after my intro, I think, is going to be talking about the island itself and how it's configured. I kind of want to talk about the gross colonizing kind of entity that is embedded into each of these poems. I'm thinking that's not really what, actually maybe that's what he wants to read about. So I think let's use pink for religion. I feel like I should probably talk about the religious part of it first, since it is like probably the most relevant, at least to Marvell's piece, because he sees the island as, like I was saying, a second Eden, another holy place for the Puritan spirit. And then I think we're gonna use green to talk about the island itself and the description, because the descriptions are eerily similar. They mention almost all of the same fruit, all of the same everything in almost the exact same way. That's a bit suspicious, so I don't know what's going on there. I totally forget when Marvell's poem was published or was written. Then for politics, I'm gonna use orange. So now that we've got that done, I'm gonna go through my notes, which honestly are not very many for this essay, and just highlight what essentially is gonna fit into where. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm definitely gonna make a coffee because it has started raining and it is just making me so sleepy. I literally just want to fall asleep at my desk. So we're gonna make a quick coffee, procrastinate a little more. All right, hello there. I look very short because I've come down here to talk to you. Does it look like any more work has gotten done since I made that coffee? I'll give you a hint. No. It's now almost 9 o'clock, and what have I done in this time? I edited a bit of a video because I just didn't want to start writing, which is the point I'm at. I actually have to start writing the introduction and stuff, and then after that I decided I was going to treat myself, and so I finished my game I was playing. I've been playing the game Spiritfarer, which I highly recommend so much. I've been playing it for a year now, but recently I got back into it and I've been playing it almost every day, and so I finally completed it. I beat the game about an hour ago, and it's just such an emotional game. It destroyed me. It's also a very cute, wonderful, pretty aesthetic game as well, but the basis of it is that you are the Spiritfarer in the weird afterlife, kind of in the staging area, before your soul actually moves on. It's kind of like this world that's kind of like ours, but kind of not. And your job is to escort souls to their final rest once they've accepted that they're finally going to move on into the unknown, into, I guess, death itself. And oh my god, I'm not going to say anything else, but it's just very well written, some of it, and I've cried multiple times playing the game, and I finished it and I feel so sad, but also so happy that I got to experience it all. So that's what I was doing. But now I'm telling you, we are no longer procrastinating, doing other stuff. This really isn't like me. The essay exhaustion is kicking in, is what it is. We're just gonna start writing. Let's just start writing.